So I just saw the new Joaquin Phoenix documentary, I'm Still Here, at the Carolina Cinemas in Asheville. And not surprisingly, I was the only one in theater. It's not the first time it's happened. I also saw Fast Food Nation by myself at the Chelsea in Chapel Hill back in 2008. That's a good experience, but I think for this film I would have rather had a lot of people around, because I think the main thing that Casey Affleck, the director, is going for in this film is the audience's reaction to this whole Joaquin Phoenix project. Now, I got really interested in the project when I first heard about it in about 2008, and I guess Fascination would be 2006, my mistake. In 2008, when Phoenix announced that he was retiring from acting and that Casey Affleck was going to follow him around and document what it would be like for Joaquin to become a rapper. So it sounded interesting. It sounded like it could be a Borat hoax, or it could be just a real meltdown. I think that's what everybody was thinking. And so when the film was finished and it was released, I was really interested to see it. But throughout the whole thing, and especially at the end, I really can't recommend the film. It's not very good. I think the main thing that Affleck and Joaquin Phoenix, they're revealed at the end to be co-writers of this documentary, going for is, like I said, the audience reaction. I really think that their main purpose is to see what it would be like to do sort of an Andy Kaufman type hoax in the information age, when people always have access to Twitter, Facebook, constant news service, blogs. And in that way they do pull it off. And they kind of prove that it's really not that easy, because people are always on the trail and kind of know what they're doing at all times. So it is kind of disappointing to find out that it was a hoax, but that does make it more interesting, and makes you peel back the layers of the film. And there were a lot of really boring parts, but there were some interesting parts. And the interesting parts, I think they're interesting because of the celebrity factor of Joaquin. When he goes into the studio and records with Diddy, it's kind of funny and sad, but I don't think it would be as funny or sad if he wasn't famous. If it was just Joe Schmo off the street going in and rapping, no one would really care. But when Joaquin goes in there, people pay attention, and I think that's exactly what they're going for. So because that was interesting to me, I feel like I played right into their hands and sort of proved their point about celebrity. And I'm really interested in celebrity and in what makes people interested in famous people and why they idolize them and all. But the film really doesn't go as far as I hoped it would in terms of exploring those interests of celebrity. So for that reason, I really wouldn't recommend it to most people at all.